Hello, it's Nick. Today I will show you how to create linear and radial gradients, the most common gradients used in UI design. I will start with a linear gradient. First, let's create an object. I will choose ellipse, change its size to 150 by 150, and select base fill color. I will go with a blue. Switch to the gradient. By default, Figma uses a linear gradient. In a linear gradient, colors blend from one to another along a straight line. By changing the angle and the points, you will define how the colors will translate from start to the end. In my case, I will choose pale blue as the starting color because I want to make it feel like a source of light is at the top left corner. When designing gradients, it's important to choose colors that naturally translate one to another. To make our design even more visually appealing, it's worth adding another point for the gradient in between start and finish. This point will help us smooth the transition between start and finish. And the color of the point should be something in between pale blue and regular blue. It's also worth playing with the points of the gradient to create a nice visual transition. You can change the angle and the location of the points. This is a creative exercise that you need to complete in order to find the perfect settings for your gradient. We've done with the linear gradient. You can use linear gradients for backgrounds, buttons, and overlays. As you just saw, it's simple to create and it adds depth and dimension to flat design. It's time to create a radial gradient. The first step is the same. Create ellipse and set its dimensions. Change its color and choose the gradient fill. But instead of linear, choose radial. As you can see, for radial gradient, colors radiate from a central point outward in a circular pattern. But you can change the starting point of the gradient simply by dragging the pin. Let's start playing with colors. I will choose less saturated color of the blue for the ending point of the gradient and light blue for the starting point. My goal is to create a subtle glowing effect in the center of the ellipse. So I need to choose colors that will not only naturally transition one into the other, but also make the center of the object glow. Similar to the previous example with the linear gradient, I will add another point to smooth the transition between colors. Radial gradient is good for creating a sense of emphasis and highlighting key areas of design. You can use radial gradient to draw attention to specific element, create a focal point, or simulate lighting effects. Let's place two ellipses side by side, so you can decide which one you would love to use for your project. Let me know which one you prefer in the comments below. Thank you.